Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to tell you all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Don't miss out on our comic book creator interviews, including our monthly Chichester chats with comic book legend DG Chichester, superhero movie brackets in our search for the worst comic book movie of all time, and many, many more specials, all completely uncensored. Access starts for $3 a month, full video when you pledge $5 a month. Check out the link in our show notes or go to patreon.com/capesandlunatics. Hope to see you there.
This is Luke of Perich, and you're listening to the Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks podcast.
Come back for more justice, did you?
Unlimited justice! Get some! Outrageous!
Outrageous. I ain't seen nothing yet, kids. All right, welcome back to another episode of Unlimited Justice. That's right. I am Phil. Joining me, as always, that cosmic force. It is.
Lilith Hellfire, y'all.
That menace from space. It is.
Exactly.
Hey, man, that Martian shapeshifting will come in handy.
Just ask Megan.
Hey-oh. Hello.
Exactly.
And then maybe after, so yes, we're back to the end of the month, so we're going to be reviewing Secret Origins Part 2, the second episode of
Part 2.
Part 2. And then maybe after that, maybe we'll talk some Dark Crisis.
Okay, we can do that.
Because DC Comics, the crises never end.
Duh. In more than one way.
Even though we've had a final crisis, they never end.
That was just a suggestion.
You should have put the parentheses, not so final crisis. Always cover that one day, just be like, yes. We'll guide
The
you
one
through
time they decided not to be finite.
Oh my god, that's what we should do the end of every year. We should review a crisis. So it's like, okay, we're going to jump continuities next year.
Get ready.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so should we get into the Secret Origins?
Part 2. Let's do it.
Part 2.
Give me... Okay, I'm at the Warner Brothers screen already, so...
Okay. I just have to hit play.
I'm watching mine on HBO Max.
So am I.
On the web, not TV or phone.
Okay.
I like it better on the... Yeah, I like it better in the web browser. Heyo.
Heyo. This and X-Men. Even without the sound, you know what it is.
Yep.
With them gunslingers. Of course, who's first? The Batman.
Never skip the intro.
Never. I know, never. There's Green Lantern. Superman. Man, Superman's like what, like 4th?
Well, and we'll talk about why he was number 4 when we get into the episode.
Ayo.
Because like this actually has a lot of continuity with the other shows. So if you didn't watch, I know a lot of people actually didn't watch Superman the animated series, and in the Legacy finale, he loses a lot of credit because the whole thing with Darkseid. So that's why everybody's still kind of like leery of him. It's been, I guess, in this continuity, it's like 2 years after that had happened. So.
You know what? I don't think I've ever watched the whole thing. I've probably watched most of Superman, but I haven't watched the whole thing.
Yeah, I have issues with that show because that made everybody think Lex Luthor was black, and I get into this debate at least once a day on the DC forums for people who only watch like the cartoons or whatever. So yeah,
I don't know what it is at the time. I think it seemed, for some reason, I don't know why, but I just thought it seemed more juvenile than like Batman the Animated Series. I've seen those all over.
Well, that was so mature and above, anything that kids had any right to be watching at that time, Up here, let's pray for forgiveness, Diana.
What is she?
No, it was the wholesome. It's everything you could want out of Superman, but at that time, after watching Batman the Animated Series, it made you feel like, I'm not a little kid anymore. I watch Batman the Animated Series.
Exactly. Oh, I love one of the reasons I love Justice League, just Batman like whipping those explosive batarangs every 2 seconds.
Oh yeah. Excessive force. If excessive force was a person, it'd be him.
The rich man has how many unlimited bombs in his belt?
Stay down. Get out of my way, Martian.
Yeah, it puts him in the plane. And his eyes start. Oh, look!
Right through him. I see right through you.
No, his eyes are glowing. Oh, are we making a call?
Oh, Clark. And I'm watching this with the closed caption, so like every 2 seconds it's zap, 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 zap. Groaning, okay. Relatable. Grunting, super relatable.
Man, look at it. The bat plane getting chased by those flying cows.
It's damaged. It's going to get damaged.
I know, but they're getting chased by those Martian calzones. Get him.
The only show that comes close with like the alien destruction is Invincible.
True. And I mean, this is pretty good considering, Invincible's like mature. Right.
Yeah.
There we go. There's that bat plane going down.
Poor Batwing. It hardly had a chance.
I love how it's like, okay, they get caught by this green light, so either Green Lantern is showing up or Bat God's will.
Butt probe.
No, like it's either Green Lantern or Bat God's will.
Oh.
Hot girl. I mean, come on, you gotta be a badass if you're taking down spaceship with just a mace.
Well, she is Thangarian.
Yep.
And let's not even get into the whole. We can't even get into the whole Heart Girl thing yet.
Oh yeah.
That was like one of the best plot lines in a TV show, period, ever.
I know.
Broke my heart, but I was with it. I totally dug it. Yeah, it's Jon Stewart, Green Lantern, by the way.
That's right. Well, who doesn't know that? Yeah, so yes, Jon Stewart, Hawkgirl have shown up.
And they went and made a Hal Jordan Green Lantern movie. I mean, I love Ryan Reynolds, but he would have been badass as Wally. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, you can do good Hal. I mean, look at the Green Lantern animated series.
I was there for all the other.
That's true. Yeah.
All the other members of the Corps. I mean, he was an improvement, but all the other Corps Lantern members were great.
Yep.
I of course love Hal Jordan.
Poor thing.
Hey man, we're doing that summer '69. Man, he's gonna get his Hal Jordan. Oh look, Wonder Woman. Allow me.
Hey, look, more than one woman on the team.
Oh my!
Modern comics could never.
I was gonna say, this isn't the '80s or '90s.
Like, no tea, no shade. I would take Black Canary over Hawkgirl. Just saying.
Really?
Yeah.
Wonder why they did. Well,
she doesn't have. Well.
You
couldn't do the plot line that they had for Hawkgirl with Black Canary, so.
That's true.
And they've always been trying to make the Hawk people a thing. Like, we've had this conversation.
And is it just a thing where it's like, I don't know, except for Flash and Batman, everyone else flies?
Exactly. Well, Green Lantern technically can fly on his own.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
She's like, hey, boys! Flash is being creepy. That's cool.
I know. What's Wally? Come on, you're like, whoa. Where have you been all my life?
And they were like, I thought she was with you. That's where he stole this from.
Exactly. I love. Where have you been all my life? That mascara? Excuse me.
Protected by from men. It's protected from men like you little lech.
Hey, well.
I said lech.
I know.
Oh, the Green Superman. See, we have Green Batman and we also have Green Superman.
Mm-hmm.
Coincidence? I think not. Like, they should be best friends. Honest to God.
Who, John and Oliver?
No.
Oh.
John and Clark. Kyle.
Oh, yeah.
I call him Clark. I don't even call him Kyle. He doesn't deserve his Kryptonian name anymore.
Yeah.
He's just a cornbread Fred Kansas boy as far as I'm concerned.
Last of their kind? Yeah. You think they'd be hanging out all the time?
Their civilizations destroyed themselves?
Exactly. You think they'd be hanging out all the time.
See, and that's why Smallville is the superior Superman show. I'm just saying.
I know. You think You think Clark would be inviting John over for like Thanksgiving, every Thanksgiving, and
he's like, it's because I'm black, isn't it? I didn't know when I got to the planet. I didn't know.
Yeah. Oh, see, all you people poo-poo on Batman, Superman. Who's he pick for his best friend, the white billionaire? Come on.
Somebody's got to save that farm.
Man of the people, Mike.
At the end of the day, he is Jor-El's son. Never forget, never forgive.
That's true. Oh, you mean I was gonna say Mr. Oz, Dr. Oz. What was that? Oh yeah, here we're getting the flashback, the origin of the war between the white and green Martian.
That's subtle. And yet, some comic book fans still choose to be racist a-holes.
Oh yeah, it always gets me when people don't, people who read comics, they're still
or even Star Trek fans. I'm like, wait a minute, Star Trek's your favorite show? Which one? The original? Or are we talking Deep Space Nine? Anything beyond Deep Space Nine, you missed the point.
What you mean? The people who are like, oh, why are comics so political these days?
Yeah, those people.
No, because Stan Lee was never political. Okay.
Oh, honey.
I know. If
you're an adult, just say that. If you have no reading comprehension, just say that.
There's just people, like I say, there's always people who don't get the joke, who don't get the meaning.
Like the metaphor wasn't even that deep, honey.
They just get, oh, hey, Spider-Man punched Dr. Octopus in the face,
It's kind of a bummer they didn't kind of use this design for Young Justice.
Yeah. Like, oh yeah, stay tuned, kids. In April, we'll be doing the crossover for the first 4 episodes of JLA. So we'll get into the comic first appearance of White Martian.
Yay! They hibernate like bears. Very relatable.
We're doing me now.
Oh, pencil pushers in DC. You damn straight. Like, even Martian Manhunter even wears a cape just like he does. Like, come on. And his underwear on the outside. Like, come on.
I know, but John's a man. He wears a cape, but he's still bare chested. Pretty much.
Listen, Mama Kent was gonna have none of that sexualization of her son. Damn it.
Oh my. I was gonna say those shy guys from the Midwest, but I mean, I can't use that example. I mean, look at Russell.
Kentucky is technically not the Midwest. It is the gateway to the South. As someone who lived in Louisville, I can say that.
True.
It's literally their slogan.
Animal.
True. Stop there.
Wild like an animal.
But if you have a minors in your state, you're the Midwest. Between us hens.
Oh,
that's the differentiating point.
Oh, speaking of, did you see Russell and Justin are starting yet another podcast?
Oh, Lord. Don't they have girlfriends and wives?
I don't know, but
I mean, you should talk, Phil. But
yeah, but I don't know how often it's going to be, but I guess a Hulk podcast.
Boo, tomatoes. No, I'm kidding. As long as they don't say Hulk can beat Superman, I won't have to leave a 1-star review on their Apple podcast.
Well, I'll give them the message. I told them, I said, I will come on for 1 episode. I said, but we got to talk Grey Hulk.
Oh, nice. I want to talk Immortal Hulk. Just float that over there. Oh, that's not sexual at all. Throbbing, pulsing sex.
What? Whoa.
This podcast is rated teen plus because Lilith Hellfire demanded it.
I'm gonna have to mentally prepare I'm gonna take the next couple months and just mentally prepare myself for the summer of '69.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna write a few original dick jokes. Don't you worry.
Wow.
Manscaped funding, here we come.
Oh yeah, hey Manscaped or any of you
Cialis, Viagra, Taco Bell, Mountain Dew, Red Bull, Monster.
Especially any of you companies who focus on the genitalia, you may want to sponsor. Oh, we need sponsors for summer of '69.
We do.
how many of our friends do you think we can get to do drops? You know, like, oh hey, hey, this is Noel Tate, and I'm here for the 69.
Summer of '69.
It's not just for boys.
He said, if you don't get your stinking hands off me, you tell him, John. He's like, you guys are ragtag pieces of crap. I'm disciplined. Look at my will. Look at my green streak of willpower.
Oh my. But yeah, I was trying to figure out like why did they make these teams, but I guess you put the least organized with the most organized.
Yeah.
Although, and then there is president for Green Lantern Flash team ups.
Of course. And I think that's kind of what it's harkening to. Not those two, but
Yeah, because I mean,
I bet Hal was really pissed when, because Oliver actually had a good influence. He was pissed when he came back. He's like, what the hell is this? I leave for a couple of decades.
I know, man. Barry Allen lasted the longest in quote-unquote death.
Literally my whole life.
I mean, yeah, what was it, like 20-some years, wasn't it?
Yeah.
86 to 2009.
I've been shot!
Ow, you shot me, you a-hole!
This looks like something out of friggin' out of the Suicide Squad.
Wow. Oh my god.
I wonder if we're gonna get a 2, or is he just gonna make short TV shows from here on out?
I mean, I bet you. I mean, the finale hasn't happened yet, but I bet you they're going to do a Peacemaker season 2. I bet you.
Oh, I swear, like it's all but greenlit. I'm pretty sure. The ratings were like really big for that show.
I was going to say, I thought all the signs were good.
Batman's like, wait, let's see what she can do. I hate to see you leave, but I love when you walk away. They're all a bunch of leches. Who directed this? Joss Whedon?
Oh, wait.
Too soon? Was it too soon? It's never too soon for a bad Joss Whedon joke.
Wait, you can tie people up? Let's see what you can do.
Like cat fight.
Yeah, cat fight.
What's your over-under for the Seinfeld references? Put them in the comments. And that was the crush, and there came the crush between Batman and Wonder Woman.
Okay.
In this universe, yes, Wonder and Bats are my freaking ideal OTP.
Exactly. Yes. Agreed.
Only in this version, though.
Those White Martians things, like, I don't know if it's just the coloring or like this, like the certain angles, but it almost looked like they were wearing like high tops in certain shots.
You know who they look like? I don't know if this is like a deep dive or not, but don't you remember that spinoff of Batman Beyond Zeta or whatever? That's what they look like. The Zeta robot. Project Zeta. That was the name of the show. Actually, I think it got greenlit. It had maybe 2 episodes. That's a deep dive, though. Or was it a spinoff of It was either Batman Beyond or Static Shock. I can't remember which one.
I don't know if I saw it.
It's like a pilot, but you know me, back in the day, I was always ARG, me matey, so.
I swear, some of that, by the time we get to like Batman Beyond, like it seemed like they would like move times on those shows. So it was like hard to find.
Oh no, it had a full 1 season. What am I talking about? Yeah, the Zeta Project. I only saw the first 3 episodes though, because it was kind of boring.
I was gonna say, really sailed the high.
But it had Diedrich Bader in it. That's the only reason why I was really interested. So.
Yeah, whirlwind arms. Get ready.
Oh, did your shoes melt, buddy? Don't you hate when that happens?
Oh, they hit Jon Stewart with the yellow gas.
Mustard gas. Take that.
See, this is where it works. Well, no, it's on hydrogen gas.
Exactly. Better than the yellow lamp.
Yeah, I love Hawkgirl taking charge. She's like, yeah, out of the way, Superman. I got this.
Infiltrator. Infidel. This looks like they're about to go give this alien a prostate exam, but that's none of my business.
Oh my.
They're close by. I can smell them. I'm just saying.
What, they went in that tight enclosed space and all of a sudden gas is coming out of it?
I mean, screw Savage Hawkman. Savage Hawkgirl was way more savage than Hawkman could ever be. This version? Oh, down she goes.
Hey-oh.
Hold your breath, Superman.
Hey-oh. So why do you...
shouldn't have had that cabbage for lunch.
Whoa! So why did we go Hawk Girl? Why did we just call her Hawk Woman?
Because that comes later.
Oh, true.
It's still the 2000s.
Oh, true.
And I hate when people say, "Why isn't Bad Girl Batwoman?" Because obviously they're two different characters, dummy.
Yeah, true. I guess too. It is like a.
And there's like she's even gone on like several freaking contemplative journeys about that, because originally when she was working in DC, we get that flashback, and I'm just like, obviously you don't read the comic books, dummy. They don't even know who Man Thing is.
I know. Oh yeah. Forget the exploding batarangs. Now we get the electrified brass knuckles. Yeah.
Man, I wanted some so bad.
Oh, I know. Well, if you hold,
and look, Wonder Woman was like, "I'm intrigued. Go on."
If you hold his sons then just the right way, little fella. Oh man, now they're just pulling them things out.
Ew. The ion matrix crystal. Yes, sure. Why not? Otherwise, MacGuffin. Bro, the captions did not just say swish, swish, swish as the batarang flew through the air. Oh my god.
Ding, ding, ding with the trolley.
Clang, clang with the bell.
Uh-oh, John's down. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, he ain't playing no games with y'all. He's stealing the heart of the ocean. Stop him.
In 84 years. Uh-oh. I think I'm a little ahead of you, but yeah. Wonder Woman and John get out. Nope.
Yeah, I see it.
Batman surrounded. Just drops that rock. He's like, come on.
Yep.
Laser fire.
Because he's Bat-God.
Laser fire. Oh my god. Kids, I think DC just killed Batman.
You're right. Not in the second episode.
You know what? If they had done this like Hawk Girl or even Martian Manhunter, I'd be like, okay, maybe they killed him for the animated series, but they ain't killing no Batman.
He's Bat-God at this point, so.
Oh yeah.
He's like, there's nothing we can do for him. Now that's a cliffhanger, kids.
That God will always be with us.
Because he's the goddamn Batman! No, I don't want to play the next episode. Thank you.
We got sure.
I already had to rewind back to this one. I'm already at like episode 9. It's like addictive.
What?
This show.
I know. It's good. Why can't they make shows like this anymore, Lil?
You know what? Honestly, I have no idea why we don't. I don't know why we didn't stand that continuity.
I know. Like the latest animated movies.
I don't know why they didn't call Tim and Company to just do the live action. Whatever.
But I mean, all those animated movies, they always like try to stick to a continuity for a while. It's like, why don't we just keep this continuity going? I mean, that's animated. As long as those people can keep those voices up, I mean, you can go.
And they call back a lot of the same people between us hens.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like if these actors can keep up the voice, I mean, you can keep this going for decades.
And we did, to be fair.
Well, yeah, but
and I think at the end of the day, it's something that Marvel's gonna have to do eventually, where they have to like just pretend like the first 3 phases didn't happen. Eventually, do you know what I mean? You can't hold on to the old heroes because that's just too much investment. That was 10 years of build up.
That's what I'm thinking. I was like, well, that's why they look for young people now, like Tom Holland. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
he's starting to age. I mean, his knees ain't looking so good, bro. If you know, you know.
Well, yeah, I was thinking that. I'm like, how long can they, get the MCU go before they have to reboot or something? Well,
it's not even a reboot. It's just at that time, the Infinity Stones. It doesn't matter. Nothing from that era matters.
Yeah. Or you kill them all, or they all ride off into the sunset. Yeah.
Well, isn't everybody almost dead? Both in real life and the universe.
Jeez, Lilith.
He's pretty old. I'm just saying. If you're older than me, you're old as dirt. Because I'm damn near old as dirt.
Oh, thank you.
No offense, fellow. You got Ray. You can pick on Ray and Charlie. It's fine.
That's true. Okay, man.
Just pass it on, like true siblings. Just pass it on.
Hey, in another month and a half, I'm going to be as old as Ray. Ugh.
Be thankful.
Middle age. No, I'm the average age of a podcaster. Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly. You're the demographic, Phil.
Oh my God, I know we're years and years from it, but oh my God, we're going to have a big, huge celebratory episode for Lilith Hellfire's 40th.
Oh God, no, we're going to pretend like it didn't happen. I told you, like, what, 2 years ago was the last year that I was putting candles on my birthday cake? I meant it.
That's why she drinks so much. Embalming. Yeah.
Exactly. That's why it's clear liquor, not brown liquor. More you know, vodka preferably.
Alcohol and those injections of young meat. Hell.
Okay, Dark Crisis. What the hell is this all about?
Well, yeah, this is the next crisis after Death of the Justice League, and I guess what site am I on?
A new generation. Didn't we just learn during 5G we actually don't want new characters? Didn't we just learn that lesson?
Well, I guess they're trying to play with it too, where it's just like, Death of the Justice League. Now they're saying Death of the Justice League and Dark Crisis may be taking place a few years in the future. It's not like.
And it's in the death metal, I guess. The metal universe technically, or some weird crap. Like, let that universe die. I hate that universe.
Well, I don't know. Well, we keep saying it, and I think you hit the nail on the head. It's like, yeah, we're just doing 5G, but we waited a while, and we're not calling it 5G, so Dan the Dino gets nothing.
Exactly.
Which
and that's the only thing I'm okay with. So
I was gonna say, in person, the internet, I haven't seen one person say you're robbing Dan the Dino. Everyone seems okay with it.
Yeah, and then I guess they have that Williamson guy who's going to be writing a third of the main line for DC.
Well,
output.
He's almost there. He's writing Batman.
He's going to be doing Justice League versus Suicide. And then he's going to do The Flash as well. And then he has various metal books.
Oh, is he coming back to The Flash? Because I know he had Flash.
Yeah, that's the plan. So.
Yeah, so he's going to have half the Justice League anyway in their solo books. So.
Yeah.
But
I just bring back the JSA. Give the Justice League time to heal from the Snyder debacle.
Exactly. Yeah,
and give us some great JSA, Earth 2 even,
Give us some JSA, without any Justice League around for a while.
I hate to say it, Phil, but they need to do Convergence 2.0. I hate to say it. We got Superman and his family back out of it despite Bendis' best efforts.
Oh.
Bendis. And mark your bingo cards, kids.
Yeah, give us some JSA for a while without the Justice League. Then when the Justice League comes back, you can be like, oh, hey, yeah, there's still a place for the Justice Society, whether it's the same Earth.
As an auxiliary league, when stuff gets real, call the JSA.
If we're doing another Crisis, come on, give the JSA their own Earth. Again, I think we said it last episode. That way they don't have to be 80 years old.
Exactly. Let's fix our mistakes of the past. We've been chasing our tail since Crisis on Infinite Earths. We really have 0 Hour, the Final Crisis. All of this is because they want to do a full reboot, but they can never do it because it alienates too many people.
Oh yeah, they thought New 52 was going to be this huge jumping on point. Well, I know way more people who jumped off. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still limiting my time. I used to be a completionist, and now it's just I could care less. You can't be. Unless you're a millionaire, you can't be a completionist anymore.
I mean, like, I'm missing a few action comics and Detective Comics of late. I'm just saying that I don't even care about it.
Oh my.
That's what I mean. So.
Wow. Yeah, I know. I used to be a completionist too. Yeah, I mean, not those ones, but there's other ones. Like when I miss an issue, I'm just like, oh, okay.
Wonder Woman. I mean, I literally haven't steadily bought a Wonder Woman comic in probably like 6 years, 7 years, maybe.
Oh, and you were a big Wonder Woman fan.
Yeah. So.
But again, too, it doesn't help that it's like they write for the trades, so the stories move so slow. If you miss an issue, you can catch up.
Yeah, you can miss about 2 or 3.
Yeah, they haven't moved that far.
And, honestly, I see why there's been a big shift towards indie and manga in the American markets now, because the big two are kind of stale and stagnant, and they're set in their ways. You know what I mean? Like, they don't take risks. Yeah. Indie comics love to take risks and do something different and stuff. And it's just like, yeah, Beyond is cool, man. Getting, you know what I mean? Like, Devil's Reign is cool, but it's still going to be the status quo at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, again, things
we get an Electra book, we get a Ben Reilly book, cool.
One of the big two has to do something that's like
drastic.
Do a big death, but throw it out there before it even happens and say, hey, in this storyline, one of these big characters is going to die, and we promise we're not going to bring it back for at least 10 years. There's
30 years. They have to beat the Barry Allen record.
I don't know if they can ever do that.
35 years, baby.
I mean, you could keep them dead that long, but that's like they're like the low bar, the minimum. 10 years. This character is going to be dead, if not more.
Give him the Uncle Ben treatment, and we never saw him again.
Again, Disney, just buy DC.
No.
Reboot
either
everything.
Sony or Amazon has to buy them.
I was going to say reboot everything and then just mix Marvel and DC together.
No, I don't want to spend the rest of my life vomiting.
You don't want to see Bruce Wayne and Tony Stark growing up together?
No, I definitely do not.
Tony Stark and Lex Luthor.
No. Norman Osborn and Lionel Luthor.
Oh.
And then Harry and Lex are best friends, you see.
The cornrows and no rows.
Exactly.
Oh.
He still blames Superman for his luscious red hair falling out, Now you guys know why Lex Luthor is my favorite villain, because he's canonically a redhead.
I threw his blonde off a bridge. What did you do?
Oh, you don't want to know the things I've done. I have a son with Superman.
God, I hope that's a clean drop. You don't want to know the things I've done.
Yeah, I'm very scared for Dark Crisis. This is my last straw with DC. Like, I've been going through my Facebook posts. I've literally for a decade. I've been at my wit's end with DC for a decade.
Oh, well, let's see. Yeah, so like,
yeah, since Rebirth, I've been at my wit's end. No! 2011.
2011, New 52. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A decade.
Makes sense. Because let's see, New 52, Convergence, Rebirth. Yeah, okay. The math works.
Yeah. Oh
my God. I mean, I've tried to blank out a lot. It's like, it's been at least 10 years since New 52. Oh, God.
Yeah, it has. It's been a crazy decade for DC. Like, if you would have told me that Marvel movies were going to be making billions consistently and DC struggles to make 800,000 worldwide? What?
The Batman's probably going to make more, but that's just because of name recognition, probably.
Listen.
Brand recognition.
I'll tell you, it's going to take... Now, I'm going to say the Batman will make $1 billion, but it will not make $1 billion as fast as the Marvel movie. So, that's the thing. It's not... It's going to be a big weekend opener, but...
Yeah. It won't be as quick as Spider-Man, no.
No, sir. And, like I said, that's a standalone universe, supposedly. I hope they don't bring that Joaquin Phoenix Joker garbage into it, but, that did make a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
Got critical and consumer praise. It's very hard, very tempting not to dip your toe into that. I get it, but sometimes you got to have integrity. And honestly, like I'll tell you this, Warner Brothers executive leadership on every single front is failing big time. And it's just like, until you fix that problem, we're gonna be here, stuck in the Snyder DCEU universe hellscape.
Thank you, Lo.
You're welcome.
Very hard, very tempting. Yes, thank you.
As it should be. But yeah, it's interesting. They're gonna do a lot more. But I heard they have a lot of plans for Yara Flor, which I'm glad, because I was like, oh, that felt kind of disingenuous. What? It's like, oh, we have this big. They're bringing her back supposedly for Dark Crisis.
Okay, I was gonna say in the comic. Well, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Are they gonna do like that Future Justice League like they had in Future State, like John Kent, her?
Yeah, they're definitely want to do some stuff with John Kent for everything that I'm reading. So, because it felt disingenuous what they did to Yara Flor, but no tea, no shade. Y'all know I'm here for Nubia and the Amazon. So I don't know, Yara. I don't know, girlfriend. I don't know.
Well, was Yara Flor just like created for like that TV show, and then that never went through, so they just like panicked?
Honestly, I think that's what happened. So I don't know, but she has potential, and I want to see everybody represented. But if it's between her and Nubia,
well, yeah, it's like how many more Wonder Women do we need? I mean,
can I get the real? Can Wonder Woman actually have a family so we can have real Wonder Twins? Because apparently Wonder Twins are getting a movie.
I saw that.
I'm like, I had to see. I was like, is it You Heard Us or whatever? I had to go look. I have to go check the source. That seems not on trend.
I swear it was like CBR or something. So
yeah, I thought it was Bleeding Cool or something like that.
Yeah, maybe.
That's why I was like, I don't know. This sounds like a We Hearted situation.
Yeah, no. The minute I saw that headline, I looked to see where it was. I'm pretty sure the one I saw was CBR. So
yeah. I'm so afraid for DC right now. This whole Discovery merger has me on pins and needles to the point where I'm just gonna petition Jeff Bezos. I'm like, you really should just go ahead and buy DC from Warner Brothers. Just do it. It'll be fun.
I mean, it's not ever going to be permanently shut down, right? I mean, I can see someone flying in and scooping it up and buying it up for pennies on the dollar, but
yeah. And I mean, Marvel went bankrupt. There's no shame in it. They bounced back.
Yeah, I mean, look at them now. I mean,
that's been the problem, though. DC and Warner Brothers have been hand in hand since inception, basically. So, for like mainstream movie appeal and stuff, that's been the go-to. And I hate it. I hate it here. It's time to go.
Yeah, I mean, maybe they need to go bankrupt. And
if you can't make $1 billion from a solo Superman movie, you're doing something wrong. That's no shade to Brandon Roth. Y'all know I've made up with him, but case in point. Case and point.
I mean, if you can't, Batman and Superman should be like just a light.
If you can't get Batman versus Superman, the Dawn of the Justice League to make $1 billion.
That movie didn't make $1 billion, but yeah, of course that movie didn't make $1 billion. But yeah, if you have a movie,
it should have. In theory, is my point.
Yeah, Batman and Superman. Oh,
they're fighting each other. Although it was Superman's second movie, we should have did Man of Steel 2 first. But that's none of my business. What's done is done.
They panicked again. They're like, we got to get that Batman in there. We got to get this Justice League rolling. Look what Disney's doing with the Avengers.
Yeah, but they took 10 years to do it, buddy.
Exactly.
Can't speed run it.
Again.
Can't speed run it.
Again, love or hate what Disney's doing. I mean, they took the time, they built it up. I mean, look at we got 2 solo Iron Man movies, Thor, Captain America, Hulk before we got to that Avengers movie. So
yeah,
they had to jump and get that Justice League. And then we did the first Suicide Squad movie first. You did Suicide Squad before Justice League, really?
And that's when I lost all faith in that extended movie universe. When Jared Leto's all of his frames got cut, I already knew what it was. We're not gonna get a Batman film if they can't have a decent Joker. There's no way in hell we're getting a Batman film, guys. I didn't know if you guys knew that, picked up on that, but if with no Batman film as the backbone, Superman can no longer be the backbone of the DC movie franchise. They don't know what to do with him. Clearly.
I mean, Affleck wasn't my favorite Batman, but he should have been insulted. It's like, I don't get a solo movie before you make me show up for 5 minutes in the Suicide Squad, really?
Although we all know sweet baby Batfleck wasn't the brightest tool bulb in the box or the sharpest tool in the shed. I mean, he's back with J-Lo.
Oh, yeah.
You saw him at the Super Bowl together, right? So he's not the brightest.
Oh, so I'm not the only one that's like, oh, it's gonna crash and burn again eventually. Okay.
Oh yeah. But I'm gonna enjoy my Bennifer 4.0.
I've just been enjoying the thousands of memes of 50 Cent hanging upside down today.
Oh man, 50 Cent is 50. He can get a penny for age now or something like that.
I love how everyone's just like, Dr. Dre played the piano. This one did this one did this, and it's like 50 Cent hung upside down.
Like, bro, it made me feel like I was back in high school. I'm like, what the hell?
Well, they said
this is worse than when the Rolling Stones were there. And I know I'm the old people now. No,
I know.
You can't do this to me.
That's what they said between that halftime show and half those commercials. This was like a love letter to oh
my god, I lost my crap when I saw the freaking Mike Myers, the
Dr. Evil.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell?
I know, and then oh god, and then
they had Barbies and mortgage commercials, like just.
Oh, then did you see the Jim Carrey cable guy?
Yes.
Oh my!
It's getting creepy. It's getting really uncanny around here, and I'm just like, you know what? I love the '90s. I'm a '90s kid, but this has gone too far.
Well, like someone on Twitter was saying, I guess the world just has to come to grips with the fact that
the '90s were 10 years ago. Let it go.
Or no, it's just I guess nothing good has come in pop culture since the '90s.
No, I would say the mid-2000s. I think 2007 is really that line where I can't stand anything past that for pop culture.
True.
No offense, Obama. No offense.
Well, that's not. He's not exactly pop culture.
Just saying. Nothing good has happened after 2008. There, I said it.
I mean, the Marvel movies for me. I know you're not going to say that, but I mean, the Marvel movies for me.
I mean, it's good for the movie business. I don't know if it's actually good for high art. I mean, I don't know if you guys know, I actually am a little bit of a film snob. So Marvel movies really just don't do it for me. They don't even do it for me on a comic book level a lot of the times because they change so much.
Yeah. Oh my god! I quit listening, but I guess Kevin Smith must have been ranting about why didn't they not the Oscars nominate No Way Home?
Because it's not Black Panther. Not that I think Black Panther deserved it either, but I'm just saying.
Yeah. Well, I guess I was just reading like
they were kind of bullied into that one, if we're all going to be honest.
Oh yeah. Well, I guess Kevin Smith's whole point was, like I said, I haven't been listening. I just read the
It's not high art. No offense. Like it's a well-made comic book movie. It's not,
Well, I guess his point was, it's like you're not going to nominate like the movie that made the most money in like the last.
It's not about. Supposedly, it's not about money. It's about the art form. Was the script there? No, there were plot holes everywhere. As far as the eye could see, plot holes, bro. Was it great to have my two favorite Spider-Men on?
The other guy.
Yeah, and that other guy. It was fan service at its finest. That does not deserve an Oscar nomination.
Nah, true.
But on that note, DC should take note because comic books are all about fan service, and they have been doing their fans a terrible disservice. So I hope they can get it together.
So how long do you think it'll be before DC learns the Marvel thing and just starts bringing back 90s stuff?
I mean, we're there, right? As soon as this 5G crap is over.
Oh yeah, I mean, I was trying to think what would say 90s DC.
I mean, they almost already did it when they were doing not Rebirth, but when they were doing New 52 by going like Death in the Family and all that stuff. They've almost already done it, just not very well.
Oh my god, by the end of the year we're going to get Armageddon 2022.
You shut your filthy mouth. No. Do not threaten that. Do not put that in the atmosphere, Philip. I barely survived the last one.
Final Night 2. Now it gets
I would be down for a Final Night 2, honestly. So, like, I like 0 Hour, but I'm like, why are we still having crises? I thought we, I think 0 Hour is probably my favorite crisis, to be honest.
I mean, how? Oh God, it's like, how does the space-time continuum in the DC like multiverse survive?
That guy's drunk. He is drunk on the job, bro.
They have pulled that taffy so many times. It's just like,
there's nothing left.
Now I guess that now
they're shooting blanks, buddy. There's nothing left.
That's the whole point of what's going on now. It's like, oh hey, the Great Darkness was behind everything.
Sure, Dream.
He manipulated the Anti-Monitor. He manipulated Parallax. You know, he...
It was me, Barry.
It was me.
I don't know. I'm very terrified right now. If I have to, I swear, like, if I give up DC Comics, and I have to give all my comic book money to Marvel, I'm going to be pissed.
Or are they going to go out of business? Is that what you're
saying?
They're
never going to go out of business. There's enough fans to keep them afloat. I'm just saying, me personally, they need to do something different, because I know a lot of people feel this way about DC Comics. It's just not hitting right. Like, what's the last actual, like, crossover event that we cared about? Honestly, I'm going to say Convergence, maybe even.
Oh, yeah, because they gave us back the real Superman.
I didn't care about Crisis Identity or whatever the hell that was.
And then
or Dial H for Hero. Didn't care about that.
I didn't even read that.
Never cared about any of the Death Metal Knight garbage. Whatever that universe is, I do not care about it.
Yeah, that was just, look how different we can make these characters.
How different we can make Batman. Just go ahead and say it.
Yeah. Look at our big Batman who laughs.
So yeah, like, I mean, honestly, they weren't successful on a commercial or a consumer level. They just weren't. I heard more complaints about it than like good things about it.
And nothing lasts because besides Court of Owls and like the different Lantern spectrums, what else is left from New 52? I'll wait.
You'll be waiting.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Besides Court of Owls and the different colored lanterns, there's nothing that survived that New 52. Sorry, Connor. Sorry, James, Tyler, and whoever else cares about New 52.
How could you? The disrespect to the Big Seven, the Big Three alone? How could you actually care about that?
I think the young kids like some. I don't know if some of them started reading during New 52 or what, but yeah, I mean, I think Connor McKenna likes New 52 Superman. I'm like, how can't no offense if that's your taste.
No offense, yeah, but like I said, I've been reading comics since I was basically as soon as I could learn to read. That's a very long time.
Yeah.
And I prefer Golden Age, but like I'll be honest, Silver Age is the best era of comics ever. Oh, yeah. So.
Well, yeah.
For every single character, it is the best era. Yeah. On either side of the aisle, no matter how you slice it. So, I mean, 90s was fun, and it definitely shook things up. But at the heart and soul of when you think of who your favorite characters are and why, I almost guarantee it comes from the Silver Age.
I mean, I think Connor McKenna will agree with you on the Silver Age stuff. No, I'm like, I get it from like, from Action Comics 1 up until like New 52. Like, he changed, and I'm always like, okay, you have to roll with changes. But then once you hit New 52, I'm like, man, this is.
I did not send John Byrne hate. He actually added onto it in a respectful manner, and I think that's what a lot of these new comic book writers don't really get. Like, they think, because they mentioned a character from like issue 4 on page 7 that, that's a deep dive, they'll love that. No, just respect my character and don't make him act out of character. That's all that I ask. You can mature him, you can age him up. Hell, I'm down for Superman being married again, having a family, all that stuff, but in a respectful manner.
Yeah, it's like if you're going to do some changes, fine, but make it logical, make it part of the story. Don't pull a Bendis and just be like, I'm going to do it because I'm going to do it.
Yeah. After we petitioned so hard for that super family, like, that was just so rude and disrespectful. At the end of the day is why I just can't let it go.
I mean, I guess we should just be thankful John's still there in any shape or form, and he's still married to, Clark's still married to Lois. So.
True.
Well, I was thinking
miracles.
You know what? I know we're going a little long, but it's like I was thinking about this the other day. I'm like, you know what? I have no problem with them giving John his own book, and like, I don't know, the Clark.
I miss Super Sons. I'll be honest.
But me too. And it's like then the whole Clark on Apocalypse, and then I guess he's dying soon again because of the whole Justice League thing. But I was like, just with all those shifts in the books, it's like we really haven't seen too much. I mean, Lois pops up from time to time in John's book, but it's like. I mean, it seems like they've sidelined Lois just, probably not even intentionally, but just the way they've shifted these books around.
Yeah. And she doesn't even have her own book anymore.
Exactly. I'm like, she needs to appear somewhere. I mean, wasn't Bendis doing that Leviathan thing? I guess I know that was only 6 issues, but it's like, I guess nothing spun out of that.
Didn't do good. It didn't. And that's the thing. It's like, it's been flop after flop, if I'm going to be honest, for at least 3 years. Like I said, name the last big event that you liked. I'll wait.
But yeah, I mean, I know the whole Leviathan thing. It was just, kind of moved slow, and then it's been this, it's like, should we trust them? Who? Trust who? Oh, that person over there. Oh, I don't know. Should we trust them? I don't know. Should I trust you? I don't know.
And it's like, somebody just give me the kryptonite gas already, please.
Oh my. Okay, Lilith.
I want to get back to basics. I see that they're very much struggling with getting back to basics, and it's like, just do it. Literally, if I just woke up in like 2 weeks and they said, we're back to basics, everything matters, we're back to the status quo before Crisis on Infinite Earths, I would not bat an eyelash. I'm like, oh, thank God.
But that's the problem. They got, for some reason, they thought they were getting sick of being ridiculed as the people who, completely rebooted every 10 to 20 years, and they don't want to complete reboot anymore.
You have to at this point. You ruined it. You blew it, pal.
Well, again, it's like, I guess they're always like, Marvel's never done a hard reboot. Well, it's like, well, yeah, once you do
They've never had to. They've never effed up something so bad that they had to.
Well, yeah, once you do the first complete, once you do Crisis on Infinite Earths, then that kind of taints the whole thing. So you kind of, it's baked in there now.
We'll see. We'll see what Discovery Plus wants to do, okay?
I hope.
Maybe they have better leadership on the Discovery side. I don't know. I'm eager to see. But if I know anything about the company, like I think I know what I know about the company, it's about to get way worse. So buckle in, boys. It's going to be a show.
I hope you know what you think you know that they know.
Do they know that we know that they know that I know that we know that you know that they know? Maybe.
Yeah.
But on that note, we always have the old stuff to look forward to. So.
Oh, that's right, Lilith Hellfire. Yes. As soon as next week. Oh, yes. In March, we have 5 Thursdays. So 5. Yeah, that's right. So, yes, we'll get 4 weeks of comics, and then you have to wait an extra week for the conclusion to Secret Origins.
By the way, if you don't know, if you've never watched Justice League, at least the first season, everything is basically either 3 parts or 2 parts.
Exactly, yes. All right. So, so next week, we'll get parts 1 and 2 of Crisis on Earth Prime from Justice League of America 207 and All-Star Squadron 14.
Ooh.
And then in
good
2
picks,
weeks,
if I don't say so myself.
I know. What kind of genius or mad woman picked these?
Definitely a mad woman. That would be me. Put it here.
That's right. Put the credit there. Yeah. So then in 2 weeks, Justice League of America 208. In 3 weeks, All Star Squadron 15, and then the whole thing wraps up in Justice League of America 209, and then like I said, the last week of the month, of course, will be your Secret Origins Part 3, the conclusion. And then the first week of April, did we announce this? I think we might have announced this. Yes, first week of April, we'll be talking to Mr. JMD Mateus.
Woohoo!
About his many varied Justice League works. So if you have questions for the man, yes, please send them in. Email us, capesandlunatics@gmail.com, or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember to follow Unlimited Justice on Facebook, on Twitter. Please join the Justice League Facebook Justice League Justice Society Facebook fan group. Find links to all the various social medias for all the shows we do. Keep up with all the announcements. And again, if you can, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Every episode we do gets a video. And again, if you're a fan of Peacemaker, go check out the Annie Chang interview, now at 1.5 thousand views.
Woohoo! We did it, boys! Not quite, but we're close.
And pretty much the consensus seems to be that people like the interview. So I must say,
come on, John Cena.
Hey, give me some contact info, man. I'll reach out. So if you can, subscribe to the YouTube. Well, it's free. Go subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hey, we're close to the number. All right. And most important, if you can, please subscribe to the Patreon. Every little bit helps, but $3 to $5 gets you the exclusive early access to creator interviews. Mr. DG Chichester every month. That's right, kids.
Chichester chats.
The man who gets the good mic out for you.
I got the good mic out for you guys.
And of course, only on the Patreon, the superhero movie brackets. We will find the worst superhero movie of all time. Well, at least this year's. So, yes, join us. We've only done one so far, so get on board and catch up. Still have time to catch up.
Still time to cast your votes.
You want to catch somebody's nipples? You can hop on board right now. So please subscribe to the Patreon or pick up some Capes and Lunatics and Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks merch. Everything is at Linktree, linktr.ee/Capes and Lunatics. All right, Lilith Hellfire, where can these big companies come to you to solve the comic book crisis?
If you want to reach out, jump into my DMs. You can find me on Twitter at Lilith Hellfire, on Instagram at Lilith Hellfire69, and of course on TikTok, making the spicy comments on every post. Your post could be next at Lilith Hellfire69. Duh.
Somebody's muffin's getting buttered. That ain't my business.
No, sir. I mind my business.
I need that as a drop, please.
That's not any favorite drop. Hello, Megan. Goodbye, Megan.
Me? Wow.
Oh, my. I'm surprised to hear.
They're sleeping.
I got them all drugged up.
They're sleeping.
All right, kids. Thanks for joining us again. Come back next week for the first 2 parts of Crisis on Earth Prime.
Earth Prime, you say?
That's right, Lilith Hellfire. Not 1 Earth, not 2 Earths. You'll get at least 3 Earths. Oh, and maybe people from another Earth. Oh. Might be 4 Earths, kids. A syndicate, if you will. All right, come back next time. And remember,
if you're looking for some justice, get some unlimited justice right here.
watch it from the tower.